Today we're going to be tying a thread Frenchie. I'm using a Fulling Mills FM 5045 barbless hook and a copper Fulling Mills 2.4. We're going to be tying with UTC 70 in black. The nice thing about these thread Frenchies is that it's endless as the colors are that we have available. You can have chartreuse, orange, brown, pheasant, rust, any color you want. So these combinations can vary quite a lot. Now we have that tied to the back. I'm going to tie in some Cote de Leon for a tail. I like to lay that on the side of the hook and roll it over. Get a couple wraps and adjust my length. Generally want it about the length of a shank of the hook. Go ahead and tie in the rest of the material up the shank, and what this is doing is building some body for the fly. I like to stop just shy of the bead, so that way that little stub that sticks up when you're done cutting you can clean up, and you want to tie straight to the back. The next material that we're going to be using is UTC wire in brassy, and the color will be copper. Once again, you can use all different kinds of colors for this. It's best to use something that's going to throw a little contrast with the thread that you're using. Makes that segmentation really stand out. So all I like to do is hold it up a little and pull it towards me as I tie in. That way when the thread's pulling it, it will lay it on top. And at the same time, it makes my thread touch as I go forward. And at this point, I'm going to counterspin my bobbin to lay my flat thread. It's corded up a little bit. So what I like to do is do that so that the thread lays a little flatter, gives that body just that little bit more of a silky look, smooth, not too bumpy. Take this back up to behind the bead, and then we're going to wrap the copper in segments, going up the shank to the back of the bead. When we get here, we're going to tie off. I usually like to do a couple in the back and a couple in the front, and then we will helicopter this off. For the collar, I'm going to be using Tactical Micro Flash Dove by Fulling Mills in a fluorescent hot pink. And you don't want to get too much of this. You really a lot of people put too much on, and the collar just doesn't really, it's just too bulky. So I get about like that. That's about what you want. Just kind of roll that in there. Do a couple back and front. And I'm going to do a few whip finishes here. And there we go. Snap the line right at the perfect time. And there's a thread Frenchie. This is one of my favorite go-to flies. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us here at the shop, and I will have a list of materials posted at the end of this video. Thank you very much.
A great day of fishing starts here.